you know, today has been a very interesting day. The reason why I'm looking over to this side of the screen is because I'm looking at myself. But it's been an interesting day because between me losing electricity, between my computer just crashing like 2 times before we actually started the shit, and my fucking light just dying. I guess this is new, and it has fallen 2 times now, right on the smack dab on the floor. So R.I.P. light, I guess. I think maybe. You know, where I don't know. I don't know what the hell we are doing here tonight, because this is some bad juju. This is some mad levels of bad juju. But to counteract that bad juju, because tonight on First Strike, the show where I sit down, play the beginning of a video game, I'm going to be playing The Curse of Monkey Island. And but I'm not alone. I am not alone in this destruction of things. I am joined by a person that who was the one who keeps the lights running here, even the broken lights. He friend of the show. He paid for this game to be played on First Strike. Also, hello, Commander Lionheart here. I know I forgot to say it. And yes, Midos, I did break the lights, I guess. And the electricity, I guess. But, please give a warm welcome to the man who is also my biggest suffering, because of him, I'm going to be playing Donkey Kong 64 for a full playthrough. It's Marodney. Marodney, hey, say hi. You're mute. Marodney. God,
I'm not mute.
Nothing works.
I pushed my mute button.
Nothing works. Is he? Wait. Okay, give me a second here, because I can't hear him. Oh boy. Oh boy.
You're in.
But people can hear you. Okay, you can hear him, but I can't. Give me a second here. It's See, we can't have nice things. We just cannot have nice things on this channel.
I didn't do it. I don't know what you're talking
and
about.
I still can't hear him.
I did
Oh
nothing.
fuck. Oh shit. What
I did
happened here?
absolutely nothing.
You're working just fine. Oh boy. Oh good. This is fantastic. You can see his full face now. Look at him. Look at that smug face. Over here, just waiting for me to do something because. Okay. Let's see here. What can I do? What can you do? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Tonight's not the best night, I guess. Let me and this. Yeah, you're also going black. Let's see. Can we fix it? No, we can't. Oh good, and now we're just displaying this. Oh goody. Uh-huh. Yes, it's there. That's what it's there for. Uh-huh. So let me see. Where's the wave link? Wave link. Uh-huh. Monitor? Mix? Is that where I'm supposed to talk, Marodney?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Working?
Oh, hallelujah. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. Woo!
Tonight's stream brought to you by technical difficulties by Commander Lion.
Yes. This stream is sponsored by technical difficulties. It's a video game. Okay. Alright, let's start up this shit. Oh boy.
No, Mythos, I'm not taking your place in Mystery Movie France. No, I'm not doing it. That's your place.
Oh
No.
boy. Okay.
Absolutely not.
So no Mega Monkey, just normal monkey. That's what we want here.
Yeah, just normal.
Okay, let me see. Why are you broke? Why did you break? I hear monkeys. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
And also, for anybody asking why I'm going to be the bane of his existence tonight, I'm drinking. I have wine.
You should probably give me some of that, by the way. Considering that...
I've got half a bottle left. Well, probably less than half a bottle left at this point. So, I've also got a 12-pack of seltzers in the fridge.
You can mail it to me. Just like you mailed me the electricity.
Good thing. They'll be there overnight.
Monkey Island. Okay, so I thought, because you said this was the game that you told me to buy. I thought that it was the first game, but as you told me earlier, this is the third game in the series.
Yes.
So I have not played any of the Monkey Island games, and this is the first one that I'm playing.
I explained to you in a text, but I'll explain to everybody else. The reason it's pretty difficult.
No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and
Also, no subtitles.
This
like I
gets
said.
hilarious.
Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going. On my quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this
Big Whoop?
stand.
That's the name of the treasure?
Glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck.
LeChuck.
He ordered his evil plot to marry Elaine, and he was after revenge.
You know what's a better name than LeChuck? LeFuck.
Really thirsty now. If only I could have a small.
Oh,
drink of
you'll
fresh water,
call him
I
that
might have the strength to sail
throughout
on.
the series.
Oh,
Trust
but I
me.
know there's nothing but
Can we
ocean
get
for
an
miles and
M-rated
miles.
Monkey Island so we can call him LeFuck? That they actually call him LeFuck? That would be
Something to
hilarious.
fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back.
Fresh fruit.
Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this?
Banana.
Everything
Oh,
he says,
banana.
just literally, absolutely everything he says just floats right on by. But,
Oh, my sweet Elaine.
but
I'm cursed to starve here
the
on
first
this
two
ocean
games,
without
which
seeing my
are
face just
The
one
Secret of
more
Monkey
time.
Island and then just Monkey Island 2,
Mhm.
those two, they do not like Windows 10, like at all. They will not work. They will blue screen and black screen instantly the moment you try to boot them up. I haven't done research into finding out how to get them to work. I'm sure there's a way. I don't know.
So I looked up. I mean, I just Googled it. I didn't actually go into the PS Store, but apparently both. I do have Secret of Monkey Island 2 for PS3, but apparently the first one is also on PS3, but I don't have that one. And I believe that the second one is on PS Now, or I could be mistaken. I don't know. I think that I have seen one of them on PS Now.
Okay. The only reason I would say play the first one is just to get the absolute full background of all of the characters, of everything that's going on. But the graphics of it are they're so terrible. Like they're definitely that
the PC release, apparently they remade the graphics and shit. So like there was a 2009 reimagining or reversion of the game that has like new graphics, and they have like that toggle on off button of like Grim Fandango remastered, where you can like go from the old art style and the new art style. So yeah. Also, the light is alive. It's alive.
weird.
If it falls down one more time, I think it may actually die for real. I need more space,
I
man.
actually have mine set up.
What the fuck? Where's the game?
I probably got a little bit more space than you do as far as my desk, but the tripod that the lights came with, I've got one set up on a tripod there. My Logitech C922 came with the tripod itself, and it's a smaller base. It fits the light, so I put the light on the tripod and set it on top of my PC.
Oh.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
That's how I'm able to get one light, two light.
Like the blue light that I have, it's perfectly positioned and it has not fallen yet. This one, on the other hand, it has fallen multiple times already.
I can't do the blue light like here. With the way that I've got my filter set up and everything, and the way that I've got like my room set up, here, just on this one that's over here, I'll do the blue light, just one.
Let's face it, LeChuck, you're an evil, foul-smelling, vile, codependent villain, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a romantic relationship right now.
Uh-huh.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female.
So now we
What do you mean?
have contrasting blue lights, because mine is on this side and yours is on this side.
I do not like the way it looks. I just stuck with the normal white, and then I just, lowered the brightness on it and stuff.
Ah, how romantic.
Okay, so I need you. You have played all of these games, right?
Boy!
Or most of them?
I've not played the fourth one. That's the only one I have not played. But it's also been, almost 20 years.
Guybrush?
That's why I've got you a nice
Carnival of the Damned. But you won't
walkthrough
escape
to go
a
through.
taste of my blade.
And of course, my internet's not really wanting to be all that stable tonight to run stream and Discord video call.
Oh, good. Welcome to my world.
Throw him in the hold, I'll finish
I know, right?
Turn loose the longboat.
So your stream is a little bit behind on, my screen on what I see.
Great. Perfect.
It'll be fine.
And if my stream starts to lag, it'll be even worse then.
Hey, I might even catch up in.
Okay. So, do you have any idea if there is like an options? Because again, like I told you, I could not find an options button so that I can maybe toggle subtitles if there are subtitles. Also, speaking of the stream going to hell, there it is. It's red and it's yellow. Good God, I'm a psychic at this point.
Oh boy.
Okay. Small pirate. So I can just like use the mouse, right, for this game? I don't need to use the keyboard.
Yeah, it's the mouse, and I think it's enter a lot. Like instead of clicking on things, I think you press enter on stuff.
Okay.
Looks like a ramrod for the cannon.
F5 for options menu.
What? Which one?
F5.
Ah, there we go. Ah, bless. Oh, thank God. Options. I should have probably text and speech. Both? I think. And that's about it. That's about... Okay, good. Thank God. We have...
Google.
Bless Google. Okay, so, yeah. John mentioned it when he first entered. Also, hey, John. Bumper car? Explain to me what the hell this is. Because I was under the impression that this is like old-timey pirate shit. But bumper car, that's modern.
So, okay. Everything in this game is just absolute satire. Like, 100% satire. It's... Take Monty Python, you take Mel Brooks, and you mix them together and you throw it into pirate themes, and that's what George Lucas gave you.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what. Okay, no. Okay. Can we escape using the helium balloons in the?
I can't quite squeeze past this cannon.
No.
Move out of the way! I can't who's standing there.
Muzzle. Okay. You're speaking my language, says John. The ramrod.
Yeah, you need to take the ramrod.
So I'm clicking it. Do I have to hold it to grab it?
Now there should be an option, like when you pull up the little medallion. There should be an option that says take.
Looks
Oh,
like a
okay.
ramrod for the cannon.
Talk to Ramrod. Pick up Ramrod. Oh, okay. I see what. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Trust me, if you want some hilarious bits, talk to inanimate objects, and sometimes, not all the time, sometimes he will have some very quirky things to say, and that's what makes these games so great.
That is okay. Let's see if because he said nah to the nah. Okay, nah. So I guess that not all of them you can talk to them. I couldn't shoot through that.
Could never untie that big knot.
Okay.
It's the restraining rope for the cannon.
Okay. Is there anything else that I can do?
I mean, you just need the ramrod and then just talk to the guy.
Hey, you want to see what I have on my pants? I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you? You don't scare me, you mangy pirate.
Threepwood.
You don't scare me, you mangy pirate. Hello, please don't kill me. Arr! I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Aren't you a little short for a pirate? Oh, I understood that reference. This is made by LucasArts, so yeah, 100% understood that one. I want to do that one. Let's see what it does.
Pirate?
Hold your tongue, captive, or I'll
Too short one?
hold it for ya.
Is there any other option?
Oh God, he's aiming at my knee. I was gonna say at my wiener, but it's at my knees. Okay, well, it's not that bad. We can live without those, right? Yeah, right. You sound pretty tough. Are you wearing a fake beard? I don't see any beard. Where do you see the beard, dude? Is that hook for real? Is that a real eye patch? Can I borrow your cannon for a second?
Do you not see the beard on him?
I can't see any beard.
It's
the
hooked to his ears. It's hanging below his chin.
Oh, fuck. I hadn't noticed that shit. Oh, fuck. I was like, where are you going at? All I see is a black line right here. Like, what? Okay, I see it. It's right here. I have 3 lights in front. Well, 2 lights in front of me. So leave me alone, Marodney. Also, I'm not very bright, as you can tell. I swear, I'm not the one who's drunk. I'm not who has been drinking.
I am.
I'm not. Here's the funny part. I have not drank. And I'm acting like the one who is drunk. Oh, welcome to my stream. You're not living here alive. Your soul is mine. Oh, God.
You say, I'm gonna be the bane of your existence, and I'm gonna annoy the hell out of you. You're gonna annoy the hell out of me, and I'm just gonna try to correct you the entire time.
Yes, I used the Uno reverse card. I actually did the exact same thing to Mike when he was on the show last winter. So I actually made him hate, I think, his favorite game, which is Chrono Trigger. So if I can make you hate your favorite game, my mission is accomplished.
I mean, this ain't my favorite game, but
right. Yeah. This is the game that you wanted me to play. Okay, gotcha.
You're not gonna make me hate this game because this game is just so hilarious that it's like.
Yeah, I think that's that's the problem. Like Chrono Trigger is a serious game, so it's easy to make fun of and kind of ruin it. But this one it's self-referential, so it's not gonna it's not gonna work. Those tactics don't work on this game. Now what the hell do I tell him?
It doesn't matter. As far as like you sound pretty tough, are you wearing a fake beard? Is that a real hook? It does not matter. Like just whatever you think is funny.
Okay.
Wearing a fake beard?
Blood knows the pirate.
You'll eventually get to a point in the dialogue where, your character will realize who he is.
It's a highly sophisticated beard weave. Chest and back hair of real.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. No.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate.
Made from chest hair?
Don't you recognize me?
No.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's.
You're only like, 5 minutes in and you already see the
Well, Mr. Brush.
hilarity of this game.
I'm not even like 5 minutes because I've been stopping like every minute.
And audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
You can too with the small payment of $19.99 for 5 months. Have you also heard about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? Which Marodney is currently doing.
They'll let you play to level 60. That also includes the award-winning expansion, Heaven's Ward.
Oh boy.
Yes, I know that meme all too well.
Yeah, I know. It's... Oh boy. Yeah, sure. Tell me about these seminars.
The seminars really brought things into focus.
Mhm.
You don't know how empowering it is to be able to say to yourself, yes, I am a despicable, filthy, villainous pirate, deserving blame and censure.
What?
That pirate is who I want to be. Everyone was really very supportive. We had this great feeling of synergy. Then LeChuck kicked down the door and said, "You lazy scum, get back to work, or I'll beat you with your own legs."
Okay, sure. Do I have to go through like all of these options, or?
You shouldn't have to.
Tell me more. No.
As far as the walkthrough goes, it literally says, tell him that you're not in the mood for sales hype and that he's a failure of a pirate. He'll threaten to shoot you, but don't worry. Choose what you will and he'll break down and cry.
Oh. Aw. That's not nice.
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
Just go ahead and shoot you and what navy? Okay. I didn't... Peep? What? Try it, Trippy. Try it, Trippy. I'm going with this one. FF14 is awesome. I need to give FF14 a try one day. You haven't got the guns. Or the guts. Ah, shit. Should have been...
If you want to try Final Fantasy 14, it has a free trial that's up to level 60. That also includes the award-winning expansion Heaven's Ward.
You're right, Mr. Wood.
You're lucky that...
No, it is really good.
You are very lucky that the mouse is currently focused on just the game, and I can't move it over to where the stream is at, and I can't mute you.
It is really good though. Like it's as far as I even said it in my first video that I posted up. As far as Final Fantasy stories go, I think it's the best Final Fantasy story that they've done. Granted, they've had several years, like probably almost 10 years now, to flesh out the story as it is.
Yeah, and especially because they had to do the whole Realm Reborn thing of scrapping it and redoing it all over again.
Yeah, and I'm just talking about from A Realm Reborn till now, like the point we're at right now. It's 8 years, I think, almost 10. Like it's had that time to flesh itself out, but because of all the expansions that they've done and the story that they've done, I would say it's the best Final Fantasy story that's ever been done.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the game, so it's just you know me.
It has great controller support. I've never had an MMO, especially, have controller support that was just flawless.
Can I call you Bob?
You may call me Murray. I am a powerful demonic force. I am the harbinger.
And it takes forever to get to where the story gets really good, says John.
As I stride to the gates of hell,
Kind of.
See, here's the problem that, you know, I have a massive backlog, so going into an MMORPG is just gonna make that backlog even more infinite at this point.
It depends on who you talk to. If you go into it with the mindset of lore, you're a brand new adventurer that is just getting into the land, into the area, to the world, and you're just looking for money. Like you're not the savior of the realm. Nobody knows you're the savior of the realm. You don't even know you're the savior of the realm. The only thing you want to do is just make money, so you're an adventurer for hire. So I mean, those earlier like slog quests kind of just make a little bit more sense.
Why do you villains always laugh so much?
When you go into it with the mindset of that's lore. However, on that same note, I was on the fence with the game. Like I was having fun with it, and I was on the fence with it until I hit the Ifrit fight. Once I hit the Ifrit fight, I was full bore into it.
And that is about how much time into it?
It's
about as fearsome as a doorstop.
Is it a really evil-looking doorstop?
Never mind.
It's hard to say because you have 3 dungeons that you have to go to, and the dungeon wait times to get in depending on what class you're playing. If you're playing as a tank or a healer, you'll get in faster. If you're playing as a DPS, it'll be a longer wait time. But let's just say a tank
At least now you never have to worry about what to wear.
wait time on getting into the dungeon.
Accessorizing is really easy.
You'll wait a max of a minute to get into the dungeon. Each dungeon is probably like 15-20 minutes, 3 dungeons. That's already 45 minutes. The story itself leading up to that, if you actually pay attention and go through it and go through the areas and stuff. If you speedline it, you could probably get to Ifrit in a matter of 3 hours. If you absolutely speedline it.
So yeah, probably not gonna happen because I'm an explorer. I just like going everywhere, doing everything. So yeah, I would probably not be able to do it fast enough or do anything in a while. Okay, so what the open porthole? I can't reach it. Okay, so I need the ramrod, right?
Did you pick up the plastic hook?
The plastic
that Wally dropped.
Hook? Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, Wally dropped a plastic hook, so go back inside.
Okay, I got it. Got it. I mean, I was gonna say I haven't played one of these in a long time, but I did play Tales from the Borderlands. Although it's not the same
Yeah.
thing specifically, because nowadays these quote-unquote point-and-click are more adventure than point-and-click, as there is...
Yeah.
Point-and-click is referring to the fact that you are using a mouse and... Well, mostly a mouse, and you're, like, using a cursor and shit. Nowadays, it's just controlling a character directly, so...
Like, this is the old school true point and click.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what do I use the plastic hook on?
Use it on the ramrod.
Scraping a hook on that would be pointless.
Wait, what? I fuse it with the ramrod?
Yep.
Ah.
And then use that on that debris, on that bone,
Oh,
in
under
the floaty device.
Oh, sword.
Hey, that's my arm. Give that back.
Come with me. Well, get fucked, skeleton head.
I can't reach it.
Oh boy.
Yep.
No.
Okay, so Cutlass.
You have that. Go back inside.
Oh yeah. I think I know what I have to do. I think.
Let me see if you can figure it out.
Yeah. Let's see if it's this.
Haha! Taste cold steel, feeble cat.
Cold Steel? Trails of Cold Steel? Okay, so now what do we do with the cannon? Do I throw it overboard?
Nope. What's the other thing that you need to do to it?
With the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my significant other into the significant other world. That'll show her how much I truly care.
Ing, odio.
Neptune's navel, that was a close one.
Easy.
Ing. Jesus H. Christ. What the fuck? How the fuck did... How in the hell did just blasting a fucking loose cannon provoke all of this? Jesus H. Box of chocolates. Interesting. So this is how Obra happened. Oh my god, yes. This is all connected.
Disgusting. Even for a pirate. More than enough of him already.
You would think that a portrait of LeChuck would come in handy to like full security or something, like put it on your face and like, yes, I am LeChuck. Yes, I'm here and I'm a pirate. Arr. Let me pass, matey.
You would think, yes.
Oh, I guess that... What was the... There's a game that actually does that. I'm blanking on which one it was. Where you put on like a... Like a picture of someone's face and you fool guards to get past them or something like that. I'm blanking on what the game is.
Self-respecting pirate.
The only thing that comes to mind is Metal Gear, but I know that's not it.
No, it's not Metal Gear.
No.
It's not as serious as Metal Gear. Although I wouldn't put it past Kojima. So Kojima.
Pirate movie scene wearing that. I would. I'd wear that in a heartbeat. Do you see my head?
Gaping hole to surface. That's an interesting choice of words there.
I can't
There's
get
a
there.
there was an initial problem with the ease, or not problem, more like, very poor choice of words with the East 8 localization. where there was this chasm that instead of calling it a chasm, they called it what's the name? Gaping hole, I think they called it instead of a chasm. And you know, gaping hole is kind of, you know. Lion, do you have the Twitch chat on? Yeah, I can see it. I can see you. I assume that's what you're referring to me, those. If you like this, you need to play Broken Age. So I've heard. What were you gonna say, Marodney?
I'm gonna give you a clue. There is an item on the floor that you have to pick up.
There's an item here?
Yes.
No self-respecting pirate would be seen wearing
It's not the floating... Unsanitary looker? What's...
Bad luck to grab booty under a ladder.
Filthy looker?
It's bad luck to grab booty under a ladder.
It's bad luck to grab booty under a ladder?
That's not the kind that opens.
Record collection?
Now my hi-fi is broken and it's impossible.
Teddy bear?
It's too big to carry around and the sword's a
I said
plastic.
it's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
Yep. As in, it's not gonna be way back on the pile.
I think LeChuck needs
It's
a
not
more
gonna be
knife.
on the side. It's on the floor.
On the floor. Champagne bottle?
No, champagne.
The wine bottle that you're gushing down right now?
That reminds me, thank you. I've got a refill.
It's a bag of wooden nickels. Some treasure.
Okay.
There's a big diamond ring behind this
Big
bag.
diamond ring.
There you go.
Okay. So what do I do with
I'm
that?
gonna see if you're smarter than me, because when I tried to play back through this,
Uh-huh.
I was sitting there going through everything. The hint is the diamond ring. I was going through everything, trying to figure all of it out, going, what do I need to do? And then I looked it up and went, I'm an idiot.
Well, I can assure you right now, I am also an idiot. And a worse idiot, so...
What does glass... What?
I can't use this
Never mind. I'm gonna hide my face in shame.
I don't want to pop the fun balloons.
Huh.
That doesn't need any jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
What is diamond cut?
That doesn't need any jewelry.
Oh, okay. That wasn't... That didn't even look like a cut, by the way. That looked like he just plunged it, like he was using a plunger, just... whoop.
Guybrush?
Is this, his girlfriend?
I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really
Elaine?
you?
Yeah.
Yes, Elaine.
Actually, I think they're married.
Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler. A rogue. A wanderer.
Uh-huh.
A man
Sure.
who can hold his breath
Uh-huh.
for 10
Mythos,
minutes.
I think you're overestimating how
I
much
sail with the wind,
GameStop will
go where
give you.
adventure takes me. But somehow,
Marodney worked there, so he knows.
Elaine,
Yep.
will you marry me?
Oh my god.
Guybrush.
What a convenient... convenience.
But how did you survive the explosion?
Marodney, John asks if you have played A Way Out.
Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
I think I've started it.
It's an engagement.
I don't think I got far into it.
That looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure hold. You
think-
know, the one with that ghastly,
Hold on, let me-
disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be.
Let me open my Steam,
Place on this island that's fracking
and I'll
safe.
see.
See at the
If it's in my library in Steam, yes, I have played it. If it's not in my library and it's in like my wish list, then no, I'm not.
Part 2. The curse gets worse.
Oh no.
Well,
She's not gonna be happy about this.
so now I know where the...
Okay, that's what that is. No, I have not played that game. I watched like one video on it, and I could not tell you a single thing that happened in it. Like nothing about it.
It's not necessarily a point and click game. You know, it is. I'd say it is action adventure. But it's co-op. So, but it was very interesting. I played it with John a few months ago, and I really liked it. It was very interesting. But I can't say more than that because I would be going into spoilers on why it's interesting. Aside from the fact that you're like playing a somewhat similar styled game to this in co-op.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
without getting into spoilers, I just okay. So oh boy,
I'm fixing to speed run you through this using this because when visualize as a kid playing this, you had no idea what the hell you were doing. You were jumping back and forth. So grab embers from that burning boat.
okay.
Or, excuse me, the smoldering boat. Leave the area by walking to the east until you find yourself on the map.
Walk to the east until...
Yep. Leave the area by walking off to the east until you find yourself on the map.
Walking off into the sunset. Alright, I'm at the map.
Go to the misty area near Guybrush and then walk up the path.
The misty area... Here, I presume?
I'm guessing, because I'm looking dead at where he is in the center of the map, so I'm guessing the question mark is the misty area.
Oh boy. Is this, God, what's her name?
Yeah.
Auntie from Pirates of the Caribbean. Juju woman.
By the way, since my stream is a little bit behind, if you look in the archway, you see the skull that's on the archway?
Yes.
It's the same skull that you knocked into the ocean.
Oh boy. Oh god.
He is the recurring joke through all of it. Yeah. Murray, who has found himself on top of the archway, will try to scare Guybrush. Don't bother talking to him for right now and just head up into the hut.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
Yeah,
Darkness?
He's the
Is this-
recurring joke in all of these. And it gets hilarious. I kind of explained this game just a short little bit to another friend of mine. You know, I was saying, you know, it's a pirate point and click, old 90s kind of thing. The battle system in this game is, of course, sword fighting, but in order to win the sword fight, you have to insult each other. And the one with the better insult wins.
Oh, I was gonna ask, there's a battle system?
Yep.
Gumbo machine.
I'm no vandal. I'm a
There you
pirate.
go.
I'm no vandal, I'm a pirate. What the fuck's the difference?
Pull the alligator's tongue to summon the voodoo lady.
Oh.
Compliment her on what she's done with the place, and when she asks if you would like to see her children's pictures, choose any option. Guybrush will tell her what has happened.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
From somewhere?
We have known each other for a very long time, Guybrush Threepwood. You've been through much, so it is
It
understandable.
is
Yeah,
Tia
we're talking
Dalma.
about- Yeah, as we say,
We met
Tia
on
Dalma.
Melee Island when you were first
It's literally her.
Hang on a second.
Except for a few more pounds, I guess.
They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick. I evil pirate LeChuck, first by preparing the voodoo antidote.
I'm starting
Are you gonna play the
And then
Sea of Thieves expansion thing?
prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie.
Am I?
That's right.
I kind of want to. I've got it downloaded on my PC.
Same.
I don't really have anybody to play with.
Wait, you can't play it alone? You have to play with others?
I can play it alone. I don't want to.
Ah, okay. Oh, here.
Compliment her on what she's done
Yeah,
with the
I
place.
love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to
Yeah, and then
play
it says
with
when she
me.
asks if you would like to see her children,
They're adorable.
choose any
children.
option.
Would you like to see some pictures?
No, no, please, no. For the love of all things.
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations.
Yeah, as you get farther into the game itself just gets hilarious. Like, you already see the quirkiness of the game and how just everything is
I was struck with a wave of
joke after joke after
hatred
joke.
and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
I can respect that out of these types of games. Like them not taking themselves
She will be
actually seriously.
No, like, absolutely nothing in this game is taken serious. Nothing.
Where did you hide her?
What was the other option now?
Ask her about, let's see, children's pictures. Choose any option.
Any option?
Guybrush will tell her what has happened. When she asks about the statue,
Either?
choose any option to wind up at the beach
She's a
again.
solid gold statue on an island full of pirates. What were you thinking? Go
That's a good
Guybrush,
point.
hurry, before you're too late.
Oh boy.
Elaine!
Well, shit.
I've got to get her back. This is so embarrassing. Looks like I'm gonna need some more help.
I like the goddamn alligator head just won't.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in.
I wonder if it couldn't have possibly been the serious antagonist LaFuck, I mean.
I mean, technically it was that ring that you took and you put on her finger. So technically LeChuck didn't do anything.
But it was LeChuck's ring, so it was LeChuck.
Tell me.
You have to replace.
I mean, LeChuck had it in his hold, but, I mean, he just got it from somewhere because he is a pirate and he just, went treasure hunting and found it.
Where am I going to find a huge uncursed diamond ring? I had no idea this curse stuff was so complicated. Isn't there a more budget-conscious way to lift this curse? I like that option. This sounds hopeless. Let's talk about something else. Can I choose any option, or is there a fixed option here?
Let me see. I'll automatically go back to the voodoo lady. She'll tell you how to save Elaine, and afterwards, ask her where to find an uncursed ring. She'll tell you to go to Blood Island.
Okay.
Where am I gonna find a huge uncursed diamond ring?
I was gonna go with the budget one.
Speak of a whopping big
If there was, like, no actual option thing.
I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it. But you must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with.
So here's a neat little thing. There's actually close by to us here in Puerto Rico. There is actually an island that is technically, I guess you could call it Monkey Island. In Spanish, it's actually Isla de Mona, but Mona is still like a female monkey, so it's still Monkey Island. So I do wonder if these games do take inspiration from that little island. It's not big though. This seems like a big fucking place. So.
I mean, you are also fixing to, like, here in a little bit after you talk with her and you do a couple more things, you are going to go to a place called Puerto Pollo.
Puerto what?
Pollo.
Oh God! How? Okay, lead me. Okay, I need you to lead me there right now. Just give me all the answers here so we can get there.
Yeah, just ask if there are any other uncursed rings, and then ask how you're supposed to get to Blood Island. You'll need a map, a ship, and a crew. Stop talking to the lady and take a pin from one of the paper dolls on the floor.
On any other islands?
No. The value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance.
Wait, what? One of the pins from the voodoo dolls? I mean, not voodoo dolls?
The paper doll, but yeah.
Sweet.
Take that pin that's in
Paper craft voodoo dolls. I've seen it. I've seen it all now. How do I get to Blood Island? Right?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it.
It's easy, man. And then nothing else, right?
No,
or do I have to?
After you take the pin out of the paper doll, use the bag of nickels on the gumball machine to get some gum, and then leave.
Thanks for your help.
After I take the. Okay, so take the pin.
What a relief.
Okay. Take the voodoo doll as well, or
It just says take the pin from the paper doll.
Okay, so no.
I don't need it.
Oh, I don't need it. He says.
And then use the bag of nickels on the gumball machine to get some gum, and then leave.
Okay. Bag of nickels. So everything has a use.
Much. Either now or later.
That's a candy, now or later. I don't know if they still make those, but they used to.
They do still make now and laters.
Okay. I haven't seen them in a long ass time, so.
On the map, enter the town at the top right.
Map. Top right?
Enter the town at the top right.
Okay, so this one, probably. Have they ever done a Dora the Explorer game like this? I wonder.
To Puerto Pollo.
Oh, it's this?
That's Puerto Pollo.
Oh, God.
Alright, when you enter the city, go through the door that is on the left side of the clock tower.
Door on the left side of the clock tower.
I mean, I could be an absolute dick and just let you flail around and just, have fun with it and, laugh at some things.
Oh, I bet people would probably talk about the fact that I'm not doing any of the stuff that you should actually be doing, like,
Take the magic wand off the table and then use it on the magic hat.
Magic wand.
Watch me make this disappear.
And use it on the magic hat?
Yep.
Presto Pollo. Avada Kedavra.
Take the book and then take the dandruff you find on the coat hanging near the door.
Take the book.
And then take the dandruff off of the coat,
Looks too big for me.
hanging near the door.
Pick up the coat?
Yeah.
Or...
No, it just says take the dandruff you find on the coat.
The glove, I assume, is what
And
you mean?
then take
Oh, the dandruff.
then
Oh.
take the glove. Yeah.
I'd hate people.
Why would you
Then
pick the
it-
What's the
dandruff?
problem with? Hey, this isn't dandruff. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Monkey Island.
Welcome to
And-
Monkey Island.
Hey, now I feel like that was a jab at me and my accent. Fuck you.
No, not you. I was actually not. I was supposed to be Australian, so
Okay. our
I'm
next
bad at
stop is
accents,
The
so-
Barbary Coast in the lower right corner of the city.
okay.
You should be able to easily tell where it's at thanks to the sign hanging above the door. Once you're there, use the glove on the skinny pirate to challenge him to a duel.
Oh boy, the skinny pirate.
To the Barbary Coast, where every hair
It's time to do.
Hey, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirates?
Yeah, it says
the term buccaneer hair
skinny pirate Edward
Maybe you guys
Van
have the
Helgen.
huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island?
No, John, it wasn't a jab at Marodney. Don't start stoking the fires.
This curse, it's turned my girlfriend into a solid.
Again, like I said, it was supposed to be Australian, and it didn't come out
Wait a second.
Australian.
Did I just share too much?
Oi, I needed to start with an oi, I guess. Oi, welcome to the...
And you need to finish with mate.
And then finish it with mate. Oi, mate. Talk. Or should I push him?
It says once you're in there, use the glove on the skinny pirate.
Ah.
Challenge him to a duel.
Oh,
When
God.
you have to choose a weapon, close the middle lid to uncover the banjo case. Choose the banjo as your weapon.
You were asking.
What?
And in order to win the duel, you have to match Edward string for string.
Use your weapon.
I choose the banjo.
I accept.
Okay.
Don't want to tell you this next bit after you do the whole thing with the dueling banjos, just because it'll be hilarious to see your face when you do it.
Am I supposed to follow up that? What the hell am I...
Yeah, it says, in order to win the duel, you'll have to match Edward string for string. If you mess up, Edward will allow you another chance to get it right.
I win. Woo, woo, woo.
Which I did mess up.
You lose. Oh.
After a couple of rounds, Edward will start to play the final round,
Winner.
What's the
and
time,
Guybrush
Ed?
will be unable to keep up.
Sure. I'm just getting warmed up.
Dueling Banjos. Should be the name of a game, by the way. Okay, so it's 5. Or the last one, I guess. Oh no, the fourth one is 1. It's 3 times 5, and 1 time.
I'm reading word for word what the walkthrough says.
This is almost as epic as the fight in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the base fight. 1 3 1 2 2 1 3 1 2 2 1 3 1, 2, 2.
You're pretty good, boy. Let's see you follow this.
Oh boy.
He's good. I'll never beat him.
Okay, so what am I supposed to get now?
After a couple of rounds, Edward will start to play the final round, and Guybrush will be unable to keep up.
Uh-huh.
While
In which-
Edward is rocking out, take one of the pistols and
Of
shoot the dueling banjo.
Okay. So I knew that it was gonna be that. That is an Indiana Jones moment right there.
Yep. Oh, go grab the pistol over there in the case.
You shot my banjo.
You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll.
Of all the lowdown tricks, I never heard of anything so low. I completely misjudged you. You are a pirate after all. I'd be proud to join your crew. Great. I'll just pack this stuff up and get ready. And give me back my gun.
And you owe me a banjo.
I'll need 2 more sailors for my crew.
Okay. So 2 more sailors. These guys? Or no?
Back in the barber shop, watch as the barber Haggis McMutton, yes, Haggis McMutton, puts his comb down, and while the comb is sitting on the table, use the lice on it.
Okay. Okay.
Then after all of that, take a seat, use the handle on the side of the chair to raise it up a little bit.
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin, the scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie.
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a
So,
pack of
yeah,
rancid seals.
put yourself back in the 90s
This calls for drastic action. I'm
as
really old Ironside.
a little kid, as a teenager or whatever.
I wouldn't have been able to get past the first part.
Time to lose. I'm going to have
I'm
Even
dumb.
with a walk, even with a walkthrough, just the way this game is set up
Hing!
and the comedy that's in it. Oh my god!
So here's
That's
the
why this. That's
He-
why this
here-
game holds so high in my heart.
here's the deal though.
I sure could use a haircut.
I have played I think that my first point and click sort of game like this was Tiny Toon Adventures, The Great Beanstalk. I believe it's a PS1 game, and I did play that as a kid. So now I don't remember how far I got into that game, but I remember playing it. Okay, so I've sit down. What do I do here?
Hold on. Take a seat and use the handle on the side of the chair to raise it up a little bit. Yeah, see, back when I was a kid, this is gonna be a little bit too far, probably into my backstory, into my childhood, into my
What about my haircut?
trauma, I guess. But as a kid, I did not have a whole lot of friends
Mhm.
because I grew up in a very very small town. Like my town has like a population of like 500 people or less. And the school that I went to, I was the only white kid.
It's a book about
I was it.
escapism.
So
My voice there.
nerdy white kid into Power Rangers, into like all of that kind of stuff in the early 90s along with Power Rangers. And you know, I liked video games.
Instincts tell me I should keep
I didn't have a whole lot of friends. I was nerdy as hell. And yeah. But as I got older, I found a friend, and I used to stay the weekend over at his house all the time. He had a PC,
I don't want to pin that.
and he had a PS2 with the TV, side by
I
side
don't
to
wanna
each other.
switch that with this
If
emperor.
one of us was playing the PS2, the other one was going to be on the PC, and we were playing stuff.
I'll
And
wait for the movie.
if we weren't playing that, we were, he had the Sega handheld. We were playing on that. We were watching whatever anime, mostly Yu-Gi-Oh at the time or Dragon Ball at the time. And he was the one that introduced me to this, along with Kingdom Hearts. Before I started hanging out with him, I had that dumb teenager mentality of, oh, Kingdom Hearts is a Disney game. It's for babies. It's for kids. I'm a teenager. I'm grown now. I'm way above that. That's for kids. And then I played it, and now, I
I'll
mean,
wait for the movie.
I don't know how well you can see it on stream, but I've got Heartless, Nobody's, Unversed, Keyhole.
So, what you're saying is that you don't like Kingdom Hearts. Yeah,
I hate it. It's the worst game. It's so confusing. I don't understand why anybody likes playing that game. I hate it.
I know, right? Yeah. Same. Feel the same. There's no reason whatsoever why I have a Keyblade in the back. It's just, I don't know how that got there. I was just sitting here one day and it just poof magically appeared.
No, and it's like, it's the same thing with Star Wars. Like, I don't understand why people like Star Wars. It's childish. Like, why would anybody like Star Wars? Why would anybody have lightsabers in the back of their room?
That painting leaves me cold.
The Force? Pfft, what the hell is that, man? What? What do I do now that the pirate is gone? Marodney?
Okay, hold on.
I've tried putting a couple things on it, and
so let's see. Yeah, watch Skybrush kicks the paperweight off of the book. Haggis will be forced to find another one to no avail. While he's away, raise the chair up to the ceiling and take the scissors that are stuck in the beam. Guybrush will lower the chair just as Haggis returns.
Okay. But yeah, because I was trying to put something on the book. I thought that the book was the key factor here. Oh no, Edward is going to become Scissor Man.
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't find a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered I have another appointment.
Yeah, I mean, again, I hate to get into my childhood trauma and my childhood and things that happened, but I mean, it's what shapes us all and everything, and like that's just what happened to me. Like, I didn't have a whole lot of friends. I don't have a whole lot of friends now.
There, I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm fine with that. I don't care.
So it's good to meet you.
Yeah, it's actually very fascinating how
That's your pirate name?
a lot of things that we ultimately gravitate towards, they either define us or, they are the reason why we gravitate towards them is, because they were there, I guess, in times when we needed them the most. Like, for example, me with Kingdom Hearts, the reason why I love Kingdom Hearts so much is because I played so much of those games when I was growing up. When the first one came out, my little brother was born, and I started like kind of feeling that sense of like, I wasn't getting all of the attention anymore. So even though I had played like video games, for a long time, but I don't know, it like I felt like I just deeper into video games when that moment of my brother coming into life happened. So, and Kingdom Hearts was like the center of it. And I guess that's mainly why I have gravitated towards the series so much, and why I hold it so dear to me, because it was comfort for me. It was like comfort food for me. And not only at the time, because right now I use that game, or I use Spyro, or all of these games that I have very nostalgic ties to. Whenever I feel down, I just play them, and they, bring a little bit of joy back to me. So, some video games, I guess, they just are there at the right time, at the right place, and just help you cope with things that you're dealing with. So,
yeah.
Like, sometimes that's why it's difficult to explain why you like a series, or why you like some games or something, because someone else will not understand that. Someone else is not going to pass through the same thing that you passed while you were going through this game. It's like, I don't know if you watched the completionist episode of Cave Story, where he talks about how
I missed that one.
He did it like 2 weeks ago. He talks about how Cave Story, he kind of hates that game, because the moment that he completed the game is when he heard that his mother had passed away from dementia. So it has that strong tie, that strong sentimental tie with him, and having to do it again just brings back those memories. So, we experience video games differently than everyone else, and that's why sometimes I don't like saying, this game is trash or whatever, because to someone else it may mean something else. It may be the best game in the world for them because of their experience with it. We can just try.
There are some exceptions.
Yes, I know there are some exceptions, and some people are just trolls by nature that are like.
I'm talking about games. I'm talking about games saying like this game is trash.
Oh,
there are
I know.
Some exceptions.
Oh, I know. There's a few that there are trash games.
At you, Sonic 06.
Hey, now we're not naming names. We're not here to judge any Sonic game in particular. Like Blinks, that game is one of the best. See, I mean, to you it is. To Sergio, it's his nemesis. I think
my early childhood.
Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe
And
someday.
I'm gonna try to keep this short.
Captain.
My early childhood, I started playing on the Atari.
High adventure.
Like we had that already in the house, and that's what I played. It was the Atari, and like I played Donkey Kong, like the original Donkey Kong. I played Q*bert. I played Galaga. Like those asteroid games is what I played, and then we ended up getting a Super Nintendo
Got a ton of cool stories.
and everything, and I had Super Mario World, and then I had. Please, dear God, tell me the name of this game, or anybody watching, John, G, Mythos, whoever is watching right now, there was a Mario painting game.
Shit.
What was that? That was on the Super Nintendo.
Shit. What's the name of that game? I know what you're talking about. Oh, Banana. I can't very well see your name, but thank you for the follow. God, what's the name of that game? I know which one you're talking about, though. You're talking. Oh shit.
Like I had that one a lot. I had, Super Mario 64. I
John
got
says
into
it's Mario
Donkey Kong
Paint.
Country. It was the Super Mario Paint? Okay. Like,
No,
I
just
played
Mario
that one a
Paint.
lot.
No Super,
Mario
just
Paint,
Mario
okay.
Paint.
Okay. So yeah, I played that a lot, along with Super Mario World, and like a few other games that I just played here and there. Then I got a PS1, and like I played the Disney games. Like I played Tarzan. I played A Bug's Life. I played. Hold on.
You better say Toy Story 2, Marodney. You better say Toy Story 2. Or I will riot.
I hope that these come across on screen well with the lights, because I still have them on PS1.
Is that Mega Man 8, Siphon Filter, and... what's the other one? I can barely see the...
There's no Mega Man in my hand, sir.
Really? That one in the middle, I thought it was Mega Man 8. So they're all Siphon Filter then?
Siphon Filter 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And I still have Tarzan.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Oh my god. That's interesting, actually, Marodney. I guess that we play the same ones. Except for Siphon Filter.
Spider-Man 2.
Oof, shit.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2, Inner Electro.
I only played the demo to that, I think.
Got it right here. Oh, I got that was. Hold on, I gotta move shit. That was me. That was my childhood. And like, I played a lot of the Disney games. I played, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I played some like more teen-rated games. Like I played Twisted Metal a lot. But the main thing at the time that, even as a child, it seemed like it was just me. Like,
Sure you don't want to join my crew?
Come back.
I really hate to unpack my trauma, especially on stream. I really hate it. But like, I felt like I was alone all the time. Like, I would try to get my parents interested into the video games that I was playing and stuff. I just seemed like they didn't care. I found a motocross game. What the original one was, I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you what it was. But at that moment when I found a motocross game and I started, getting into that, my dad would come and watch me because my dad was into motocross when he was younger and everything. And we started connecting over motocross. And just, me playing the game and just getting better at the game and doing stunts, doing races and stuff, we started connecting over it.
I started out as a crewman on the raging
to this day, it's kind of a fond memory still.
The captain was a master.
That's actually really good, man. Like, yeah, I lost my dad when I was 7. Like, the reason I'm a gamer is because my mom bought me a PS1 after my dad passed away. So that, I could have something to, be, how do you say it? Like, spend my time on, I guess, because she was also, like, a single mom working, trying to provide for family and shit. I would stay during the day at my grandparents' house, which is right next to us. And during the nights, I would be here in this room and just, be playing games. So, games have always been like a coping mechanism, I guess, throughout my whole life.
I see y'all in chat, by the way.
The chat... yeah, maybe G, maybe. But yeah, I do. There is that funny part of you saying that you specifically remember you bonding with your father with that motocross game, because I also remember me having a similar type of moment with my mom, but it was with Crash Team Racing actually, where she would sometimes grab the controller and play with me a little bit. She's not into games at all. She doesn't not her thing or any of that. But I do remember those moments very much.
Still to this day, like, I mean, both of my parents, they're both still alive. They're both still together. So I mean, I'm fortunate enough for that. I will say that I'm fortunate enough for that. I'm almost 32 years old. They're both still alive. They're both still together. But to this day, though, like they've always supported me in what I chose to do. But it's also that type of support where it's like, we're not gonna tell you no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's not that support as in, we're behind you. We fully support you on this. It's that support of, we're not gonna tell you no. You do what you want to do. You're passionate about this, do it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's been for me as well, man. Like,
and
like I thought
neither of my parents they don't really fully understand video games, and me trying to explain the YouTube thing to them. It wasn't until I explained, now this is far-fetched, it wasn't until I explained Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, the three, like the holy trinity of YouTube and how much money they make. It wasn't until I explained to them how much they make just from playing video games and doing videos of it and stuff that they basically were just like, all right, you do that. You go for it.
So, I kind of had like a similar experience, I guess, up until a few weeks ago. Because I actually, my stepdad is who told me this. That he also didn't understand like all this of me. He felt like I was like wasting my time doing this, and like me doing this shit that I'm doing right now. And it wasn't until a few weeks ago that he actually, because my stepbrother, or I should say my half brother, also wanted to start like doing Twitch and shit. It's not until then that he was like, that he told me like, now I kind of see it, of why you're doing this, and that because in his mind it's like, if your little brother wants to emulate you in something, then that means that in something that's not dangerous or bad or whatever, then that means that you're doing something right then. So and before he said that to me, I felt I wasn't, it wasn't great for me. Like, we don't talk about this shit on streams except for today for some reason. But I felt like I was a disappointment maybe to my parents and shit. So for him to tell me that I didn't get worry-eyed or anything. I just stood there like, okay. So yeah, it's interesting. It's also the generational thing of we're a different generation than they are, and they see success in a different way than us. Or how we spend our time differently than them. Although I would say it's not as different, because what's the difference between us doing this or playing games and them sitting down watching a TV all day and shit? Like it's
oh, yeah.
There's just one act. It's just we're doing something with our hands, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
we're occupying our mind.
Exactly. We occupy our minds the way that we know how to do it best. Some people do it watching TV, some people do it doing exercise, some people do it doing yoga or I don't know, drinking, or any sorts of stuff. It's just as long as as long as it's not bad, as long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself, like, you shouldn't. Jesus H. Christ, Marodney! How many have you gone through? Just keep going. Oh boy. But yeah.
I don't give a shit. I
This.
can sleep in. I can sleep till 1 o'clock if I fucking want to. I don't care.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Why do I have a bad feeling about this cliche? Man, this took a turn, and this was interesting. Like,
Anyways,
like
back
G
to
said,
the game on hand.
this would have been like a good topic for a podcast discussion. Like,
Yeah, it would have.
yeah. But hey, you got it here.
But I mean,
Anyways, changing shifts.
it kind of also goes into the whole ordeal of why I wanted you to play this game. Like, it's just,
It brought back memories.
It was-
I see.
yeah, it's my childhood. Like, it just. It's,
Would you say that it brought back a chain of memories?
I will leave this fucking call right now.
Ooh, that.
Anyways, pick up the blue jawbreaker off the floor.
Oh, I love it. I always managed to do this. Oh, I just love it. You know why I love it? Because usually it's me those who does this to me. So when I get to do it to other people, it's just glorious. Oh boy. Oh man. Me those, what?
Jawbreaker off the floor and then leave the shop, you asshole.
Oh yeah, I know how good it feels, me those. I do. Oh man. I think that this I think we should end on that note, on this note of emotionality, I guess. With this. This has been a ride. From not having the goddamn PC wanting to run, from me not having electricity, to to everything that happened in the game, to this very deep emotional talk. This stream has had everything. The light died, it resuscitated, it's back for now.
I was actually hoping to get you to at least part 3.
Oh man. We got sidetracked. We got into part 2.5. Our emotional baggage, I guess. Have you ever, now that I remember, have you ever played Psychonauts?
Haven't played what?
Psychonauts, which...
No, that was one that I never got into.
We got to Puerto Pollo. That's the important part.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You had 17 little small paragraphs of walkthrough left. Mostly the paragraphs were like 2 sentences.
Nah. Well, we got halfway through part 2. How long is this game, by the way?
So if you're at part 2, it goes until part 9.
9. Okay, no, it's not as long.
With the walkthrough and following through, I would probably say you could probably beat it in 3 hours max.
Following a walkthrough.
Following walkthrough, maybe. Yeah. That's including watching cutscenes, and if you want to take a little detour from the walkthrough and, hear some hilarious things speaking to people and stuff like that. But following the walkthrough, 2.5 hours maybe.
Okay.
Doing it on your own.
It would never end.
Countless hours. Countless hours.
Knowing how dumb I am, yeah, it would never end. So,
I would love to see you play at least like the Room game,
Oh, you did mention that.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game, but it's kind of difficult, but they're kind of just fun, and they just make sense.
I can assure you right now, I probably wouldn't make it past the first part. I don't even know what the game is or how the game is, but I can tell you right now, my dumbass would not make it far. That's for sure.
I started playing the fourth one, and I got about halfway through, and I literally was just because before that I was saving it to make a video on it, and then I just kind of wanted to have a game to play, and I was like, screw it, it's a puzzle game. Let me just play it real quick. I'm not gonna make a video on it. I got almost halfway through, less than halfway through, and then my dumbass went, I should have made a video about this. I should have recorded this. Because this is so good.
Yeah, that's my eternal dilemma these days of I want to play this game, but I really just want to do a stream of it before I play this game, and I have way too many games to do streams of, so I never get around to anything.
Don't even tell me about, way too much to do. Like my life. You see my YouTube. You see how the last time is that I've posted a video. My life is busy.
Yeah,
non-stop.
By the way, just a reminder to go subscribe over at Marodney's.
YouTube.com/Marodney07.
Oh, did you change the URL?
It's always the URL has always been Marodney07 because back, 10 plus years ago, when I made it, Marodney was already taken. And I couldn't have Marodney, so I made Marodney07, and it was like, oh, that's fine. And when I started uploading more videos, when I actually got my PC and I started doing all of that stuff, it was, changed my name, and it was just Marodney. And I'm like, well, I can't change the fucking URL, I can't change that, so it's Marodney07, but my name is Marodney. You literally go to youtube.com and you search Marodney. I'm the only fucking one that you'll find. Why the 07? That's the year I graduated high school.
Because he's 1-0 from being James Bond. So, that's why.
Enough, my Twitter handle is Marodney007.
I mean...
That's literally my Twitter handle. My Twitter handle is Marodney007.
Well, there you go.
Because again, when I made my Twitter 10 plus years ago, when I made it, Marodney was taken. Marodney07 was taken. Marodney007. There we go. Now I'm probably the only fucking Marodney that's out there.
You have outlasted all other 6 Marodneys. Oh boy. But yeah, go give him a sub, please, so that he... I mean, I thought that you... Because when I went to look for the URL earlier today, I didn't see it as Marodney's 07, so... But is there a Marodney 08?
Don't care. They're inferior to me. They graduated in 2008. That means they're younger than me. I'm better than them.
No, it's like sports games. You know that they are like 2K 20, 21, yada yada yada. So
yeah,
it's like a video game. Marodney 07, Marodney 08, Marodney 09. Oh man.
I'm trying to work on my next episode of my Final Fantasy 14 series. It's just
the universe conspires.
It's just like I said, I'm working 6 days a week. I want to support. Oh Jesus fucking Christ, Mythos! I want to support, the the friends of mine that stream and stuff. There's you. There's my friend Exilius. He's I made a comment on a post in Overblood. He's going to be in SGDQ
Oh,
speed running. Yeah, he's going to be in SGDQ the Friday. I think the 8th is what it was. The Friday that's on the schedule at like 8 p.m. 8 a.m. or something like that. Speed running Astro's Playroom on PS5.
oh, okay.
I'm a mod of his stream, so I try to support him. I try to be the mod in his stream as best as I can. Whenever he streams, I try to help. I try to support my my friend Fat Guy 07, who's basically a brother to me.
Another 07.
Yep, he graduated in my class. He's like a brother to me, and you know we've known each other, God, almost 20 years now. Like he's literally a brother. I try to support him as best as I can. I play with him on stream when I can, and like I got so many things that I've got going on, and it's like I want to do my own thing, but because I'm a caring and giving person, I will give literally every bit of myself for somebody else before myself. That's like I'll do all this stuff before I worry about myself. So
yeah, you've told me about that.
My plate is full, and then you throw on top of 6 days a week of working, spending 5+ hours a day of recording, spending 3 days of editing, spending 2 days of uploading because of my internet speed. It's just, it takes time. It takes a lot of time for me to upload anything.
Yeah, it's definitely not an easy path to go with when you go with the recording, because streaming is, it's easier because of the fact that you don't have to record, edit, and do any of that shit.
Oh yeah, if I had the net to stream, I'd stream like probably 4 days a week. I wouldn't care. I'd probably stream almost every single day, at least for 2 hours or 3 hours every single day. Wouldn't care. But I don't have the net.
Yeah, you do need the net for it. Like, you see that my streams sometimes they start like bopping and weaving over here and there. It's mostly my internet provider and shit, not necessarily the amount that I have, but you still do need a dedicated good internet to actually get this thing running. So
I mean, hell, just for me being on the stream and stuff, you can see my quality dipping a little bit because, yeah, my quality is 3 megabytes, 3 Mythos. You want to talk about the upload that I've got? 3? 3? I wish I had 3. I've got less than 1.
oh Jesus.
I've got an 18 megabyte download, and I've got an 800 kilobyte upload. Sucks ass.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's yeah. And how much do you pay for?
$50 a month.
50 a month.
It's the best that I've got in my area. I live in rural area. So
Okay. Damn, man. Oof. That is rough. RUFF. Rough.
the fact that I'm able to even have AT&T Uverse in this area is actually baffling. But I mean, that's what I got.
Damn, man. Yeah, here in the island where electricity goes and comes whenever it pleases. we right now I at least have 90 and 9. So, and I pay 60.
See, if I had the money to move into the city that's like 20 minutes away from me,
Mhm.
I would probably have fiber. Like I'm not
Fiber.
even joking,
Yeah, I
probably
keep
would.
hearing that fiber's the way.
See, we got notified that AT&T was going to be putting fiber into my area that I'm in, and like we even asked like what's the timeline, what's the date, what's looking like on that, because y'all are offering just the download alone, because I live with my older sister
Mm.
and stuff, and you know I take up a lot of internet with what I'm doing. She takes up internet with, doing what she's doing. I take up the majority of the internet. And, if we had fiber, just the download alone, wouldn't care, wouldn't matter. It's unlimited data for whatever. It's what is it, 1 terabyte or the 1 gigabyte download.
Yes. Yeah.
I wouldn't care about nothing.
1
Like-
gigabyte, I think.
At 1 gigabyte download, hell, you can give me a 100 megabyte. You can give me a 10 megabyte upload at that speed. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I can do whatever the hell I want.
But
with those fees and stuff.
from what I have heard from one other streamers that I watch, which is Double Toasted, AT&T told them the same exact thing because they were having like problems with Spectrum, I believe, and apparently right where they live, AT&T stopped the fiber. Like right in the street where they live, they stopped the fiber thing, so they can't get it. So it's like,
Well, remember, I live in a small town of like 500 people, like population of 500. The reason why we're able to get DSL at least is because we're in the path from the major hub that powers the bigger city that's at least like 50,000 plus people, 75,000 people, or something like that. That's how we're able to get that. We're in the path of that, so we get it.
damn.
But because also that bigger city of like, 75,000 people and stuff, they get the AT&T, we get what's in the path of that, but they also have, more options in the city. Like some areas get fiber, some areas get a higher DSL than what I do. Some areas get cable internet and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and you guys are left with just the scraps.
yeah,
If that, if that. Yeah, this is honestly like why I also don't like believe in this whole all digital future, because even in America, even where you live, even in the great US of A, there is still places where internet isn't great. So like this, imagine the rest of the world. So this is why I don't believe in the all digital age at all. Like, it's great, it's convenient, I can't deny that, but still, if you don't have the internet for it, it's useless. So, but let's not rant, please. Let's end on a
Jesus Christ, you put enough alcohol in me, and the last hour and a half of me turns into a fucking podcast. Cheers, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're here, we're live. No, it's not. This is supposed to be First Strike, where I play a game. We stopped playing a game half an hour ago. Just to talk about life. But that's how it goes sometimes. And, you know, that also makes for great content. This was Lion's plan all along. I mean, maybe. You may never know. The world may never know. But,
I mean,
thanks, Marodney,
as far as my backstory, like it's something that I'm coping with. It's something that I feel like as time goes along, I need to start getting out there, and it's something that I need to start speaking about, and something that I need to start helping myself with. So, hey.
The most important part is talking about it. You know, if take the advice from someone who does not do this, who doesn't take his own advice, but bringing it out there is probably what makes you release and you know
what?
make
Fuck
things...
it. It's the end of the podcast. I don't care. I don't give a shit how my hair looks.
Yeah. Just fuck it. Just I can't do the same, unfortunately. I can't do the same. Oh boy.
I've had enough drinks in me. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah. Don't worry. I will release you from this curse of the Monkey Island in a few more minutes. Oh man. But Marodney, thanks pal for joining
anybody
me.
that watches my YouTube videos, I'll have a beanie on because I'm self-conscious, and I have confidence issues about my hairline and stuff because it's receding. It's all hellfire and everything. So
You could technically say that I just brought another version of myself, except this version drinks and I don't drink. But I basically just brought another version of myself because I am self-conscious, and you all know that whenever I have too much of the hair that I don't like, I just put on a beanie or I put on a hat or whatever. That's why I use the hat and the beanie on streams, if you haven't noticed, Marodney. Because I have this part right here is just super bald, but then there's this whole part that does have hair whenever it grows back. So I'm like, yeah, no. I don't like it. And has a better beard than you. Yes, I know. It's like, he has a better beard, then it's me, and then it's you, Mitos, because you know. Nah, I don't wanna throw shade at nobody right now. Anyways, Marodney, thank you, sir, for joining me for this.
it's no problem, man.
Very interesting stream. I mean, you paid for this game anyway, so.
I mean, even in your own time, hell, follow a walkthrough. I don't care. Just even in your own time, away from a stream. Play this game.
We'll see.
I'm sure, like, as you go along, you'll laugh your ass off at it. Like, it's hilarious. Like, I wanted to make this into a series on my channel and stuff, and then I just kind of like went my own path, and then just decided other things. I might eventually, one time in the future, make it a series on my channel. Who knows? I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do on my channel, other than Final Fantasy 14. I don't know.
Hey, welcome to streaming life. You have so many options, and you never know what the hell you're going to do. So,
I mean, follow me on my YouTube.
Exactly.
Hashtag selfless plug.
YouTube.com/Marodney07.
Marodney.
I keep saying Marodney. It's like, you gotta
because
understand.
that's my last name. That's
I
my
know.
last name. Okay, before we go,
Here
here is a stream exclusive on how my name became to be. I probably will never explain this on my YouTube, so here's a short explanation on how my name became to be. I played football in high school. My last name is Marodney. Literally, take my handle, take my name on everything, take the D out. That is my last name. when I played football in high school, we had a coach that literally messed up my name and called me Marodney. And when he started calling me Marodney, nobody on the team forgot it. That became my name from there on.
Sounds about
And
right.
it took a couple of weeks of me correcting him on that my name was not Marodney. My name was Maroney. No D in the name, but the name fucking stuck. And ever since then, my name is Marodney.
You are Marodney. And thus, the legend of Marodney was born. Oh, man.
I mean, you heard it here first, folks. That's probably the only time you're ever going to hear the origin of my name.
Hey.
I might say it years in the future, but...
Hey, suck it, Jason Schreier. I got an exclusive that you don't. Suck it. Oh, man. Yeah, that took me almost a year to correct the secretary and where I work that my name is Jomar, not on I can't tell you my real name. So, you know, for those of you who don't know, my real name is Emmanuel. A lot of people just say Manuel, and I'm like, it's Emmanuel. It has an E at the beginning, and it's not two M's, it's one F.
That's not your name.
Yeah, I know.
Your name's Lion. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I know. Mythos knows that. Mythos also calls me Lion. Like, at university, everybody called me Lion because that's what Mythos and the gang that I was in. I say gang like I was a gangbanger or something, but the gang was our group, our little group inside of the class, and they all just called me Lion. So it's Lion. Oh man, but yeah, Marodney, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining me, for keeping the lights going as well. Thank you for that.
Thank you for having me.
Literally, these lights almost died today, but they're still alive thanks to you.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
It was fun.
Was fun.
See that brings joy to my heart. Hearing you say that it was fun. Otherwise, I would have been sad. I would have been a sad little lion.
It was fun. It was fun watching you, have some laughs over the game. It was fun, talking over, how I came about to, enjoy the game. It was fun talking about just everything that we talked about today. It was fun.
And it was fun me trying to ruin it for you. Ruin this for you.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, I know. I know. But I still got you with that Chain of Memories one, though. So, I did. That was the peak. Peak. Baby. Peak. Anyways, people, that'll be it for tonight's stream. Again, thank you to Marodney for joining me. This handsome devil right here. Thank you, sir, for joining me. I will be back tomorrow. There's two of you. Oh my god, who's the real Marodney? Now who's the real Marodney? Oh my god. You know that radioactive iguana you have back there? It's really glowing right now. Like, oh my god. But yeah, people, that'll be it for tonight's stream. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming, but I will be back tomorrow. That's all I know.
I'm sitting. God damn it! I'm pointing the wrong fucking way. I'm sitting here pointing this way, and I'm trying to point at you. And my damn thing's buffering. I'm trying to point at you.
Too late. I already switched it to my face now.
You can still see me.
I can see you, but they can't see you right now. So, but anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't think that I'll be back with new Pokemon Snap. I think that ship has sailed. I think that I will maybe do Sonic the Hedgehog 1, because we are in the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I haven't done a single thing about Sonic. So, I think I may do a one and done tomorrow, but we'll see. Also, Sunday, Independence Day, movie review, with Midos, with G. It's gonna be a lot of fun, assuming I have electricity, and Luma doesn't fuck me up again. Or Liberty fucks me up with the internet, so... You know,
And
just
yes,
stay tuned.
Mythos. Yes, Mythos. Radioactive Iguana. He is talking about my little chameleon that I've got on my shelf back here. It has a
It's a radioactive iguana.
I bought it years ago from GameStop. Where you can find it now, I don't know. Search Google. Google is your friend. That's the best I'm going to tell you. It is a LED chameleon, and it has a sensor on the bottom of it, and whatever color is on that sensor, it will change its color to. That's the best I can explain to it.
See, it's a radioactive iguana. See what I mean? I wasn't lying.
My camera picks it up like shit. If your camera picks it up better, it's whatever. But it will change its color to whatever the sensor picks up to. If you put black underneath it, it's going to be purple. If you put green underneath it, it's going to be green. If you put red, it's going to be red. If you put blue, blue. It will change its color to whatever is underneath it.
I mean, I'm not complaining about it, but it is a radioactive iguana. Anyways, people, until next time, may your hearts be your guiding key. Remember, stay inside, stay alive, stay hydrated, and be kind to everybody, and have yourselves a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good one.